at Mars trying to go ahead and climb the rocket or whatever the fuel, or I don't know, maybe it's a massive drill. I'm not 100% sure what it was exactly, but I was hoping that there was a snow globe or something on it. Turns out that there wasn't, or that there's some sort of like secret something up there that was worth climbing all of the thing for, and it turns out there wasn't. Okay. Hello, Morgan. So yeah. Okay. Just casually teleport away like you're some sort of monster or something. I don't know. Anyways, so we got to the tip top. There's nothing up there, sadly. Which is actually kind of disappointing to me, but it's whatever. So yeah, but now we're gonna continue on with the mission. Hopefully we can go ahead and find some more stuff. Our first character, we actually put in a bunch of levels to the scanning tool, but it turns out that the scanning tool isn't really useful if you're just walking around and picking up everything. So I was hoping that was kind of like a Metal Gear Solid sort of vibe, where if you upgraded it, it would have like different tiers of like how much information it could actually reveal rather than just pure distance. But I guess it doesn't really do that in this game, so that might be something that they fix, or maybe there's like a perk that you can take along with it that's like a tier 2 of the monoscope or whatever you want to call it. This viewing tool. I'm not sure, but yeah, we have to go ahead and figure out. And there's definitely some perks that you just don't need, and then other perks that are like essential. Of course, that also depends on your playstyle. Like if you don't ever use laser weapons, but somebody only ever uses laser weapons, then you know it makes sense to take one perk over the other. Ba-da-dun-dun, biddy-dee-doo-doo-doo. Okay, so
I'm just proud to serve the
interesting that there's just a bunch of UC people walking around.
Found a clutch of heat leeches.
I wish it was kind of like COD, where because you can sneak, that when you went to freaking crouch, it would actually freaking.
Don't worry, we're gonna make sure you get that job. Trust me, this is the best shot we've got at getting that request approved. Okay, now we need to ensure you get hired. Basically, we'll need to make sure you're the only choice. To do that, you'll need to get access to the HR terminal in the corporate office upstairs on the main level. If you delete the other applications from the system, you'll be a shoo-in. I happen to know that the HR director, Tia, and the other women in the office tend to go to the Broken Spear for happy hour at 5 every evening. That's your window of opportunity. Believe me, if you knew Tia, you wouldn't worry. I'll be honest, she's so overworked and behind in her tasks that I don't even think she knows there are any applications. That's a good point, though. Once your application is in, I'll ping her and ask her to take a look to see if any applications came in for me. That should get her to finally take a look. See yours. If all goes well, she'll hire you on the spot.
Hey man, hey buddy, nice streaming. Hey, thanks bro. I appreciate it.
That's the spirit! By the way, the HR password is password spelled backwards, which Tia thinks is pretty clever. She gets talkative during happy hour. Surprised everyone doesn't know her password. Anyway, should be pretty easy. Good luck.
Your content seems very cool. Thanks, bro. I mean, you've been here for less than 30 seconds, right? But I appreciate it.
The United Colonies Department of Labor would like to remind you that working too much overtime is harmful to your health.
Did you know Deimos makes the majority of the ships for the UC Navy? If you ask me, that's a hell of a lucrative contract.
I think we can find a seat somewhere and we can just sit until 5 o'clock. Wait. Okay. So now it's 4 if we wait 1 hour. Okay, so it's just a second. We should be able to go ahead and sit here and chill out until she leaves. Your streaming content makes sense and is very entertaining, but from what I saw, you have less followers and views, which should not be so. That's the reason, buddy. Alright. I appreciate it. Can you tell me how many followers I have?
In order to avoid injuries, please report any spills or unsafe conditions on the upper levels to the Cydonia Department of Public Works.
Allison's gonna get in trouble here in a second. She's literally just like walked over to her. Or Sarah, sorry. Bum ba da dun dun da da dun dun da da dun dun da da dun. She should be getting up. It's already 5 o'clock. Maybe they mean like 5.
Well, that's enough for today, shall we? Yes, let's.
Let me just finish sending this. And... done.
Yeah.
Let's get the heck out of here.
Do 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 do. Prototype equipment. Due to regulations in the United Colonies market the new ships from January. Coolant pumps. Oh, we should have left the one with the 0 experience.
I'm a bit... It's amazing how smoothly our mining operations run with me in charge. I can't recall the last time we've had any major issues.
141 days ago. Oh man, what's the goal that you love to achieve on your next on your Twitch channel? What do you mean?
Don't want to catch yourself with the loose around.
It is your civic duty to report any unauthorized
Don't worry.
mining to
We're
Sidonia
gonna make...
Security.
Trust me. This is... And I can say that I've got... I just saw the company message go out that you've been hired as Peter. Not really, and neither should you. Either those applications were old and those people have moved on, or as soon as you disappear after this, they'll get to hiring again. Next step should be easy. Just go to work for Peter, and when you get access to his terminal, all you've got to do is approve that. Then we can get that new equipment.
Nice. Okay, 3,000 credits. I'll take it. Bum bada bada bum bada bada bum bada 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 bum ba 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 da 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 da.
Have you checked your air filters lately? The city of Sidonia recommends checking your filtration unit every 2 weeks for old, faulty, or improperly fitted filters. Martian dust is a leading cause of respiratory illness. Remember, keep it breathing so you don't get wheezy.
Dun 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 dun.
Sometimes I feel like these mines just run themselves. I like to think that's thanks to me. Oh, you're finally back. I feel like you've been gone for ages. Do you know how tough this job is without an assistant?
That's contradictory to what you just said.
What happened to the old one? You know what? They told me you were a strong candidate for this job. So, I'm looking forward to seeing how well you do. Well, enough chit-chat. Let's get to work. Not quite. I need you to do... I'm expecting a personal shipment. I'm not sure why, but the last time this happened, my assistant ended up speaking to Governor Hurst about it. Now, run off and get it for me. Oh, do they cover nothing in orientation anymore? No, strike that. We got rid of orientation, didn't we? Anyway, it's not important. Your job is easy. You do what I ask, and that's pretty much it. I'm surprised you've forgotten that's the... All right, no assistant. I keep forgetting. I could, but we'd be wasting... I don't know. At first I thought I had multiple assistants that rotated in and out, but it seems I've only ever had one at a time. I believe my last assistant was supposed to get me some coffee, but never came back. I honestly wasn't listening to whatever they were crying about. What's in the shipment? A good assistant knows it's not their place to ask. Bad assistants get fired. Mediocre assistants get... You know what? I forgot where I was going with this, but it doesn't matter. Just... Also, I don't quite remember. But Have a good one.
Okay, this dude's like super fucking shady.
Miners have a secret about something they call.
I tell you, Sidonia's a great place to open up a business. We've really been booming lately.
Sure.
Despite what the news media's been reporting. Ah, hello. Welcome. I don't usually have time to speak with random people off the street, but I'd be happy. What can I do for... I can answer your general questions about Sidonia. Sorry. But it's my strict policy that I only speak with select members of the press and major political donors who are serious about making changes for the... Politics. You shouldn't be so surprised that money greases the wheels of the political machine. Even though I'm a UC-appointed official, I still need to rely on political donations to help me make decisions on how to allocate funds and resources to various lobbying parties. The money goes right back into the local economy. You see? If you have to ask, then I'm afraid you... we don't use that word around here. I'm sorry, I can't, but if you have any other questions about Sidonia, I'm happy to... Standard protections from the media and anyone who would go to them. I'm sure you understand. Considering I don't really know you, I'm not sure how to answer that. But, Sidonia, if you have mining experience, you may wish to check with whoever the current Deimos mining director is. Or maybe check with the Deimos Star Yard corporate office. If those aren't your speed, then there are a number of local businesses that are always looking for help. Well, I've been appointed governor, what? Every day. I am passionate. I look out for their interests, I support their prosperity, and in return, they help make the United... If you ask me... You mean besides being the most important city of industry to our proliferation across the gap? Well, this is the home of Deimos Star Yards, which perfected grav drive technology and made honest, and to this day, our mines and manufacturing are instrumental in delivering resources used throughout. We may not outshine fancier cities like New Atlantis on its surface, but without Sidonia, Sidonia's not much of a tourist destination, unless you're interested in humanity's first major colony. But if you're not here for work, and you're looking to kill some time, beautiful scenery, assuming you like. If you're looking to kick back after that and experience Martian nightlife, the Broken Spears is good a... Well then, you've been quite busy making a name for yourself. Heard of you. Of course.
Interesting. It appears Governor Hurst is well aware of our exploits.
If by exploits, you mean what your friend is doing for Sidonia, and not your work for Constellation, Ms. Morgan, you're right on the money. So look, I admire a go-getter like yourself. You're not in trouble, unless you make trouble. And I don't think you're the type. I know you're not really Mr. Brennan's assistant. I don't know exactly what you're up to, but I have little reason to suspect you're up to no good. So let's cut to brass tacks. What can I do for you? Word travels fast around Sidonia. It's my business to know these things.
Sure.
Frankly, I'm not worried about you. As long as you play your cards right, it'll stay that way. Oh, I know exactly what happened to that shipment. However, I suspect Mr. Brennan neglected to tell you that I'm holding it due to his immense backlog of unpaid taxes. Then again, he may be unaware. Look, I'll tell you what. I'll release that shipment for you. But I'm going to need a favor first. Since
This
you seem
domino
to
of
be adept at
missions.
keeping quiet. See, my personal spacecraft was stolen, likely by Crimson Fleet pirates. I need someone to find it. Then I need that someone to destroy it. Discreetly. I need tight lips on this. Oh, it's a few reasons. Also, it's a bit of an embarrassment for a sitting governor to lose a ship. So I'm sure you understand. Well, this is a tricky... Not to get bogged down in details, but assuming this is the work of pirates, it's best to destroy the ship and everybody on board. Makes it cleaner for insurance purposes. Then we have an agreement. I'll send you to the ship's last known location. Remember,
Don't be caught on the Martian surface without proper protective gear. All outside surface activities...
Interesting. I wonder if we can actually just board the ship.
Hello, dear. Hello. Do you have business? Ah, this is a good time to take advantage of his availability then. He's currently not... You're very welcome. Hello. Do you... I see. Well, luckily, You're very welcome.
Always treat ladies with kind respect. Answer my question, friend. Have you ever heard about ranking? Ranking what?
Watch out for the robots. They're surprisingly sneaky.
So you're offering to be an agent for me, basically. Is that what you're saying? A content creator agent? Oh shit. You're an agency? Is that what you're claiming? Whose ship is this? And can we just take it? A UC responder. Okay. Bum bada bum bum biddy.
Ugh, recycled air. Just as...
is the real thing.
Liftoff looks good. All systems.
So what you're trying to claim, Allison?
Hell of a
This is
view from
UC
here.
security. Prepare to be scanned for contraband. Scan complete. You're cleared to land.
Bum bada bum. Okay. Really? Okay.
Hey friend, don't mean to bother you, but I could really use some help here. Look, it is good to see someone out here. I've been drifting alone here for 2 days without help. Tell you what, why don't you come aboard and we can work out a deal where you get your bounty and we get to walk away. We'll be waiting.
Bro.
Green lights on outer hatch. We're docked.
Okay, that's far enough. Now you know I'm not as alone and helpless as you thought. So think about how you want to handle this. You've got 2 choices. We need ship parts to repair our busted craft drive. Hand them over along with your ship, and maybe we'll let you leave. Or we dust you and take it anyway. You've got to the count of 20 before I make that choice for you. You mean to parlay? Countdown's over. That's where you're wrong. I'm ready when you are. You're clearly bluffing. Is that it then? But I admire your gal. Tell you what, I'm feeling charitable. Just give us the ship parts we... I admire your confidence.
Damn, I was just getting warmed up. Well,
A message from Hurst. I'm asking that you take care of that ship and anyone on board. I don't care how you do it. I just want to get rid of the problem before someone catches on. Someone finds out that I'm having an affair and that the woman involved ran off with my government issued ship. Oh, I'm sure that you'll understand that would be bad.
they're gone. I can't take much more of this.
Bro, I've got a shotgun. You're over here with your little pea shooter. This actually isn't that bad of a ship.
Ah, waste of time.
Is there more people? Yeah, there are. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's go here. Inventory, new items. Okay, Inferno Mine. Interesting. This is it. My name is whatever. I've been drifting with no fuel for over a week now, and with no signs of rescue to all those I've wronged. But the truth is, I don't know if that is true. This isn't. I would have liked to die, but the guilt and the uncertainty driven me to take my own life. Goodbye. Okay.
Over here! I'll be okay.
There you are. Where's the last person? This is actually a very, very nice ship. I think it can hold more people than my ship can. So this might actually be a ship worth keeping. Yeah, look at that. Hell yeah, dude. This is a freaking really nice ship. Computer. Open door. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and excuse me, Sarah. Go ahead and save this ship. I don't care that we're supposed to destroy it or whatever. Okay, just in case we have to destroy it, let's go ahead and like make sure that everything around here is looted up. You are not authorized to pilot this ship. Captain's locker. I wonder if we had of helped out repairing the ship first, if it had have been able to be repaired, and then we could have taken the ship over after that. Because essentially what he wants to do is keep this. Alright, what mission is this? Red tape round. Red tape round, run around. There we go. Okay. Interesting. Okay, hold on. Attacking and blowing up the ship, you will get the package needed to continue the quest. Entering the ship and getting black material. If you're struggling to find the C, open and select activities. Beneath the activities, you'll see optional show. First, not to this. By selecting, you get. Woodard? Okay. Hold on. Activities. Interesting. Cockpit.
Captain on deck.
Separation complete.
Interesting. Okay, so now we can go ahead and go over there. Hello, my friend Allison, can you answer my question? Or have you already disappeared and now you don't want to talk to me no more? Okay. So I guess you cannot actually save the ship for our own. That would have been very cool if we could, though.
Do your part to keep Sidonia graffiti free.
If you see any trouble, let us know.
Welcome to Sidonia Security. I'm Commander Vincent Woodard, Chief of Planetary Security and former head of the Red Devils program here on Mars. I tend to deal with security at a high governmental level, whereas my associate Booth over there handles day-to-day security issues. So if you're looking to report a but if there's something I can help you with. It's small, it's dusty, it's old. It may not be anything fancy, but I couldn't dream of living anywhere else.
So he's a true Martian.
Still do, technically. I'm a naval commander. But they've got me here pushing pencils ever since I pulled double duty, aiding in recruitment and serving as the Sidonia security chief. If you ask me, though, nothing's been the same. Only the finest bunch of soldiers to ever grace the UC with their service. Well, former, I should say. Program's been defunct since the armistice that ended the colony wars. I fought to keep them operational here, but the top brass concluded that without their unique alien bioweapon training, there was no need for a separate... Oh, the goddamn... It's been about 20 years, but every time a new recruit crosses my desk, I size them up and wonder if they have... I'd give my left thumb to recruit fresh devils again, but it'd take nothing short of a miracle. That's a pretty serious accusation. Well, he's a governor. If what you say is true and you have evidence again, I assume he'd step down ahead of this and turn himself. Then there'll be a formal trial back in New Atlantis. If convicted, I'm sure they'd have to find a new governor. It's pretty rare for something like this to happen. Let me take a look at that. Well, this doesn't look good for Hearst. I'll say that. You did the... I'll take it from here. For doing the right thing? No. This action benefits the entire city. The reward. Tell you what, I'll do you a favor. Go ahead and finish whatever deal you had with Hearst. I'll wait to take care of him. Just don't let him know we spoke about this. I don't want him running, and you don't want to lose whatever leverage you... I can tell you, Sidonia appreciates...
Okay.
Careful near the railings on the upper levels. Long way down.
Oh shit, I'm in the bathroom.
UC Exchange is a great place tonight.
Nope, wrong way.
Got something on your mind, love?
Deluxe condos aren't anything special, but plenty of people build them.
I sure hope it's good to see you. I'm eager to conclude our business together. Did you, take care of my little problem? Good. I'll release Mr. Brennan's shipment to you as promised. I'll even defer his taxes as a little bonus. You really helped me out of this bind. Don't take this the wrong way, but...
Hold up. Did we even get paid?
Welcome to Sidonia. I tend to deal, but if there's something small, it may not be. Still do. I pull double duty. If you ask me, though. Only the fine. Well, form. I fought to keep him. All the gut. It's been about. I'd give my. That's a pretty. Well, I'll take it from here. Tell you what, just don't let him know. I can tell you.
You look hurt. Might want to head on over to Reliant. Dr. Flynn will get you patched up.
Is there a bed here?
Watch out for the robots.
31 days without 31 hours without incident.
Just because the governor's office is right there on the main level doesn't mean it's not secure.
Welcome. I sure hope you've taken care of her. Did you, take care of him?
I think it depends on the module. And original is just another word for old.
What do you fly? A Deimos? They basically stole all the tech from Nova and...
Wait, can't you just blackmail him on top of that?
Listen. I'm sure you're nice, but this silence is awkward.
Players cannot keep the governorship, however, the players can acquire it by completing the quest. Hold on. So how do we acquire it?
Maybe you could come back later if you're not ready to talk.
Okay, cannot keep the governorship in Starfield because it's quest item. You cannot buy or keep the ship. You have 3 sabotage extortion.
Clock's ticking.
Okay.
I'm already giving you what you want per hour. Tell you what, but you should know, if I hear any rumors about this, don't get
The fact that we helped this imbecile worm his way out of the situation.
Tell you what, say you really do have this alleged note, and we're thinking, if you're so inclined, I'll take it off your hands instead, and compensate you far more than releasing Mr. Brennan. Then you and I part ways and never... Come on, don't make me have to explain it to you. Obviously, that's not a good look. So, now, about... That's what I thought. You can either put up or shut up now. Either way.
Okay, so we can extort him for a little bit more money. And then we can freaking go on.
Welcome to Sidonia. I tend to deal, but if there's something small, it may not be any...
I wish that there was like a way to
Still,
freaking...
dude, I pull double. If you ask me, then. Only the fight. Well, former. I fought to keep... That's a pretty... Well, I'll take it from here. Tell you what, I'll just don't let him. I can tell you, Sedona, there is no greater honor. All the God it's been about, I'd give my...
Okay.
Goodbye.
I actually like the fact that they have it where the people are like, why are you still standing here talking to me if you're not gonna say anything?
It's good to see you. I'm eager to... Did you, I'm already giving you what... But you should know. Good. I'll release Mr. Brennan's shipment to you as promised. You really helped me out. Word to the wise. If you're going to blackmail someone like you did, make sure you got the goods. Enjoy Sidonia.
Let's actually see what's in this. Can we actually see what's here? I guess not.
Mining must be a fun job, or else why would we keep getting so many applicants? My shipment. Do you have it yet? No. Was it difficult? I guess I never thought about it since you... I mean, my previous assistants just... Oh, that's nice. Now, could you be a pal and get to my computer messages? Oh, they've been piling up while you were gone, and I need... Here's my password. Just make sure your replies sound like they're coming from me. Yeah.
I'm not even sure if the person works on Mars, let alone for this company.
Do you work for me? It's have a good one.
Bitch. Do you work for me? I literally was just on your computer. What the fuck? Oh my god.
I hope I didn't make a mistake. I wonder what's taking Hank so long. The who's and what's it's? Sorry, mate. Sounds made up if you ask me. But then again, maybe the other miners have been inventing some jargon I'm not... I saw. Good work. See? I knew having someone on the inside like that. I've already put it in order for the equipment. I was going to ask you to pick it up. One of my guys, Hank Ferraro, offered to go. I tried to tell him he'd be more useful sticking to his job here, but he insisted, and he was already on his way out before I could stop him. But it shouldn't be taking this long. Just a quick trip to Gagarin and back. I don't know. Maybe Maybe he got hit by pirates. Maybe he's out of fuel, drifting. Maybe he just stopped for chunks. Anyway, since you've proven yourself so skilled in so many... Hank's been more interested in showing off than doing good work. He's aggressive. He starts shipping. So this came up and I figured maybe he's trying to turn... Now I'm questioned. Oh, thanks. This is a huge help. We don't currently have much information to go on. They'd be the last person I know that's seen Hank. It's all I've got. I wonder what's taking Hank. The who's and what's it's? Sounds, mate. You have a good one, all right?
Sidonia City Security is here to keep you safe. If you see something suspicious, please don't hesitate to report it to any security officer.
I'm surprised that the... Oh, this is the Trade Authority.
To the Sidonia Trade Authority.
You bothering me for a reason?
Yo, hey, I'm Manaki. Feel free to ask me. Oh man, I'm still new here, so I don't know how We're like this huge network of shipping and trade throughout the known universe. Everyone. Freestars, UC, even Varun uses us in some capacity. Because I guess we're all about... Yo, I wouldn't be surprised if we bought and sold from the Crimson Fleet. They pay my salary, so as far as I'm concerned... Man, sorry, I can't really say that. Really, they told me not to say anything like that because rumors. All I know is that we're running a business here, and I was told to take in all trades and sell whatever we've got. And listen, I'm not gonna worry about anything. Yo! This dude came in once trying to sell this whack-looking fish. It was still alive. He had it in this big plastic bag full of water and everything. I was trying to tell him I didn't know if we took in things like that, but then my boss came over and told me we absolutely did. Man, what a pain in the ass that was. Even weirder.
Interesting.
Cool.
Water. Bro, what is that? Okay, I need to look up what the magazines in here. Do you have to keep them on your body? Interesting. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. So people are not really not really sure how it works exactly.
Yo, stay good out there.
Thanks, bro. Sidonia's residential area. The hell?
The miners have a secret about something they call the Heart of Mars. I overheard one of them talking about it at the bar. Layla, I think it was.
Who are you?
I have a pen pal in New Atlantis. We've never met in person, but she's still one of my best friends. Not to get all sappy, but I lost... It's been 20 years, but it still makes my... Just never got to say goodbye, you know? That bugs me. Joy and Horace? I think they get along. This agreement's healthy. What? All right.
Hey there.
Peace be with you. Greetings, my child. Is there any assistance the Sanctum Universum can offer you?
To help those who feel lost with our community.
Very well. Please accept this gift in peace and prosperity. Blessed is the Lord, for he giveth. May I assist you with anything?
We can stay and listen if you like. I find theological discussions to be...
The Sanctum Universum will always be available to you, if you... Wonderful. God is indeed great. Not only did he breathe life into each and every one of us, but he opened the heavens to us and showed us the way to space so that we may be closer to him. The Sanctum Universum is always here to provide guidance in your spiritual... I help run this community center along with my associate. People from all walks of life are always welcome to come here and share this space. I am also here to assist those seeking faith in God, under the Sanctum Universum, as we lack a true spiritual center here on Mars. In its simplest form, Sanctum Universum believes that God has given us the ability to manipulate the heavens so that he may lead us to him. As such, we accept those from all
What is he doing with his hand? He's just casually like this.
The Almighty Creator.
It is illegal to transport...
Because to truly follow the teachings of our Lord and Creator, you must still have faith. Were he to simply lead us to him directly, it would defeat the purpose. You see, our mortal journey is still an important part of the human experience. We must learn and grow in our lives. Only then can we prove we are worthy of joining him in the hereafter. We will always offer assistance to anyone who needs it, regardless if they choose to follow our faith. One is not conditional upon the other. We would never turn someone in need away. And we will happily serve those of any... Unfortunately, that is not the sort of assistance we can deliver, except in rare circumstances where we can help organize... Happily. God is wonderful and works in mysterious ways. You may feel down on your luck, but the rest... Certainly.
Interesting.
We will all... One is not conditional, and we will have... Of course. Have a blessed day.
Subterranean particle detonation. Be advised to
Where's the other lady that was here? There's Horace, but she said something, maybe Joy?
Why, hello there. What can I help you with? Have you come to seek assistance from the House of Enlightenment? We're here to serve the Sidonia. While we don't have a belief in a greater power, we have faith in humanity that people will always... As a community, we come together to help those in need. Food, Yes, the Enlightened serve as a community-centric institution, much like a traditional church, but without religious faith. For it's the community and faith in one another which is important, not adherence to a particular religious dogma. We'll always be. Actually, before you go, would you mind helping me out with something? He believes that faith in a higher power is what inspires. I say that more people do good without any promise. What do you think?
I mean, both can be true. It's dependent on what you define as reality, correct?
That's, I guess when you get down to it, as long as people are good, I'll be sure to share the...
20 years ago, I moved to Sidonia on a whim. Never thought I'd stay for as long as I have.
What a day, huh?
Hi, welcome to Jane's. Sidonia. I apologize if I'm a little distracted. I'm currently dealing with a little issue, but... You have no idea. Every time I feel like I'm getting ahead, something happens to knock... But unless you're some sort of merc... See, I saved up to get a new ship and hire a pilot. He was supposed to help run deliveries and bring in all sorts of new goods. I can't find anyone willing to track him down. If all else fails, I'm probably going... That ship? I bought it from a sketchy dealer, because it was all I could afford. Seemed too good to be true. So, you... I'm not sure. I'm hoping it's something simple, like he ran out of fuel. It's an... But I know there's a problem. This was Eric's first real piloting job, and I'm worried... Could just be my... Really? I mean... I'll try to compensate you as best I can when you bring back Eric and my ship. It's a cargo runner called the... The last signal I got from him was out near and try to bring him back.
Don't be caught on the special surface without proper protective gear. All outside surface activities require...
Everybody else... Ooh.
Stay safe? Is Mars treating you well? What? Do you mean I'm not miserable like him? Guess not. Yeah, it might not be the most glamorous post and the work can be tough, but it sure beats the hell out of whatever I'd be doing back home. Writing papers, presentations, doing spreadsheets. Nah, that's not for me. Yep, my family doesn't like that I joined up with the Marines. I feel bad. Her birthday's actually coming up, but I'm not able to visit her. Actually, maybe you can help me with that. Would you? Awesome! You're making my life a... Thanks for doing this. Not sure if I ever wanted to be a Marine per se. Growing up, all I ever wanted to do was leave New Atlantis and see the settled systems. Best decision. I don't mind it too much. I'll admit though, not that I don't like it here. Goodbye!
I doubt that there's gonna be anything of use in here.
Working the deep
The United Colonies Department of Labor would like to remind you that working too much overtime is harmful to your health.
Hey! Haven't seen you around here.
While suffering the effects of overwork or exhaustion can also harm your company's bottom line.
Oh, yeah? Word gets around, I guess. Well, if you got a way to get off world, then maybe you... I found out recently that my favorite book series, Dragonstar Force, had I really want to collect all the first editions, but it's hard for me to... I already tracked down Volume 1. Could you go buy it and bring it back here for me? I'll pay you back, of course. Plus, they're these old science fiction fantasy books about space and good versus evil and a mysterious magical... There's this team of heroes who fight space wizards, and dragons, demons, and whoever else seeks to... You will? Wow, you're the first person to...
Why is everything else here stealing, but this isn't?
You look like you need a hug. I like hugs, but not from strangers. Hi, I'm Renee, and I'm so bored. My mom and dad say not to talk to people I don't know, so I thought maybe I could talk to you, and then I know you, and I won't be so bored. See? Now we're friends! And my parents can't say I'm not allowed to Anyway... Not really. I mean, there aren't many kids on Mars, 'cause my mom says that this is really only a place where people come to work. But I wish there were more kids, 'cause... It's okay, I guess. It's better than living outside, because Mars can't support life outside. But maybe it would. I think I used to when I was a real little kid. I like to play with Taye sometimes. We come up with lots of... But when he's not around, I like to draw. Sometimes I draw things and give them... Actually, want to help me? I just drew these great pictures of Space Frog, but I can't go out. It's Space Frog from outer space. And he's a little frog character that I made up. I've never seen a real frog before, but... Anyway, he lives in space and goes around to... Yeah, they've let me do it before, but they're working, so they say it's for my safety. My mom says it does. She says it's because there aren't many kids here, and lots... You will? Here's a bunch of copies of the Space Frog drawing I made. You can post them in places where you think people will see them.
Prepare for today's final subterranean particle detonation. Be advised to secure loose articles and find stable ground or remain seated in the event of unforeseen tremor. Detonation occurs.
These are supposed to be luxurious condominiums? Huh. If you ask me, I find them...
That's a dinner around here. Best not be looking for trouble, right? I've seen some of your art videos.
I should consider myself lucky I don't need to work. But some days, I'd kill to go back to banking. Or anything related to my field of study. Oh, don't tell me my son Taye invited another stranger to come. That boy means well. Oh, it's just that he does this all the time. Tries to get someone to come check in on me. My son means well, and My husband, his father, isn't with us anymore. Keith died in a mining accident a few years. It wrecked me. Yeah, Taye is good. He obviously misses his daddy, and he's bright enough to understand the situation we're in. He keeps talking about how he wants to get a job and help move me out of here. He's a good boy. I don't know what I'd do without him. I couldn't stand the thought of losing two of my... Now? Nothing. I had originally been offered a job here at the local... That's not a week before I was due to start. They announced that the Cydonia branch was to be full. It was never meant to be permanent anyway, but then when Keith died...
20,000 fucking credits. I thought it was 2,000
When
credits.
Keith died, Deimos settled with us. Per the settlement, they agreed to buy this condo and allow us to live here rent-free until Taye turns 18. Finding work that I can do as a single man. What little money we do get from the settlement every month goes directly towards what we need to live. To be fair, Deimos provides us with a sustainable lifestyle. They take care of health expenses, food, and more. I know he does. Thanks for the chat.
Where did that little shit go?
Hey. Nice to meet you. Hi, I'm Taye. I live here in the condos. Sorry, I don't usually talk to strangers. Nah, there's no school in Sidonia. My mom says it's, but also, there's almost no kids here either. Instead, we learn remotely. It's cool. Like, my friend Renee is fun to hang out with and all, but I think she probably feels the same way. Having a real school. Yeah, but I heard you talking to her, so maybe that will help a little. She's been through a lot. I told her, so, I don't know. I guess sometimes but except not. I asked my mom what they were, but she says it was something to do with drinking, and like, I've never gotten sad after drinking water, so I don't know. Sometimes we go to the but except
Sad
not when the
meetings.
adults are having a meeting. I asked my mom what they were. Bye.
He actually has like a lot of good stuff in here.
I hope getting that book won't be too much trouble. Oh, wow. I can't wait to get that book. What's that supposed to mean? But just because I look like I couldn't bench press a stick of raw spaghetti, I don't fit in here? Nah, just kidding. I got some issues that prevent me from working, and modern medicine could only help so much. I was offered an experimental treatment, and unfortunately, instead of getting cool superpowers, but it's okay. They offered me this condo and set me up with enough money to get by without working. I live pretty well. I don't have the kind of money to pick up and leave. And otherwise, I get some credit. Besides, I share my money. I blow it all on games, movies, comics. I feel like it's better to spend it now. I try not to let it get me down. Right now, I may have been dealt a shit hand of cards, but I decided to say screw. No. I'm bored? Are you kidding me? I don't think I'll ever be bored. Yeah, thanks. Ooh, yeah. I'm but there's a couple of bars. Some people like hiking around. Okay. Oh, it is gonna be. I saw a cool horror movie called That. Just that. Nothing new. Oh, wait. I saw a movie about this weird bug that looked like a stick and it danced. Not sure what they were going for. I recently binged a bunch of older flicks from before people left the system. A lot of them still. Oh, yeah. I recently saw 2 Dates for Darla 4. Have you seen the new Norvici movie? I mean, I didn't like it as much as his last. Hey, have you ever seen Das Raumschiff? Everyone says it's amazing, but I don't know. I accidentally started watching this sports movie because it was on, and it's about this underdog team full of losers. It goes on to win the championship. Return of the Interceptor. It was cool, but I think the series is starting to get old. We'll see how number 8 is.
It's bad.
Oh, I saw a movie about this magic-using gnome who goes on this grand fantasy adventure and gets into all sorts of trouble. Wish I could remember the name.
Lord of the Rings. There's like 20 different pop culture references here.
There was this live-action movie adaptation of an old animated show. Oh, it was so bad.
Dragon Ball Z.
My friends and I almost died laughing. We had to stop like 3. The Radical Adventures of Jim and James. Yeah, it's super old, but it's The Radical Adventures of Jim and James. Have you seen the new Norvici movie? I mean, I didn't like it as much as his last.
Okay.
Yep. See you later.
If I were you, I'd put that back.
Yeah, but you're not, so...
Used to think I was Vanguard material.
Don't want to catch yourself with a loose word when you're equipped.
I know I've warmed up to Mars since I take care now.
Okay.
I'm glad that freaking there's so many missions, and also we haven't even like properly gone about this whole planet. But it's good, right? Because then like
Need some work done? Anything I can help you with? see here. Oh, wait. Here we go. Henry Farrell. Hank's gotta be his nickname. Actually, it looks like he came back into Mars space recently, but he didn't land here at the spaceport. I've been doing this job for years, and I can't think of many reasons someone would come in for landing, but divert somewhere else. I've seen people try to offload some sort of contraband that way, but usually they don't do a flyby of the port before doing so. And scans would have picked it. You're gonna have to ask them yourself, if you, man. Nothing out of the ordinary. Got a ship and tried and failed to get a discount on fueling up. Yeah, something seems off about this. You're probably right that you need to work this out with your boss. Anyway, good luck.
But I wonder where were you when I was immersed down on my knees. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, this game is gonna be one of those games that people just play. Like, if you actually really want to do everything. Like, it probably take you like a couple years to get 100% on everything.
I hope I didn't. I wonder what's taking Hank so long. That's a little suspicious. Why would he do that? Something's definitely up. I asked around while you were gone. Some of his co-workers mentioned there's been a little extra, well... In particular, he was cursing up a storm about work and about his co-workers. Said some things that make me think... Anyway, he's not too bright. Maybe he's still here in Sidonia. Check the broken spear. He dunno. Hank's kind of a weird guy. He never fit in with the team. Tended to act a little sketchy. Always figured he'd be done. Die like Hank? Maybe he's just looking to sell it on the black market and earn an extra paycheck.
Interesting.
Hey, I'm not gonna tell you how to do your job. I will say that I won't officially tell you to do anything to him. But he's been surly as of late and always had a weird chip on his shoulder. So if it comes to that, well, see if you can get him to admit it first, and if he resists, or otherwise won't tell you what we need to know, then we may have to turn him in. I trust that Sidonia security will bust him good, but he may not tell him where our stuff is. So see, remember, it's most important that we've got to do it before we lose track of it, before it gets sold, and we've got to hope to whatever higher power you believe in that it wasn't jettisoned into space. We've got our...
We have the tech to instantly jump across.
The Office of Governor Hurst would like to remind all Sidonia citizens to do their part to keep Sidonia clean.
Mining takes all types.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't last a week in the mines. What? No. She's never told me about it. Hold on. Is there some big thing everyone knows about that they're just keeping from me? Probably think I can't keep a secret. Fine. I don't want to have anything to do with their stupid Mars harp or whatever it is anyway. My story? My story is that I don't like people asking what my story is. I'm just messing! But really, I don't want to talk about myself.
Dude's a bitch.
What? Standing around pointing a cutter at some rocks all day? It's way better than my last job at... Questions, huh? Aw, what? Can't... anyway, I see. What's someone like you doing, sticking your nose where it doesn't belong? Okay, you got me. Yeah, I took it. Wanna know why? I had to. Those guys all think I'm some kind of joke. And I'm stuck with this stupid 3-year contract. I can't afford to break it. So, screw Deimos, screw Trevor and all the other miners. Losing that equipment's the last straw for them. Did he tell you that? One last failure in a string of failures to meet quotas. It'll be layoffs for everyone, and I won't owe Deimos a damn credit. No. Maybe. I don't know. You know what? Who cares? It's my plan, and I'm already doing it. How could I? You do it too if your coworkers never... I'm always showing them how much better I am than them, and all they do is laugh, and they think I don't hear them, but I do. They say I'm a show-off, that I'm not... So screw them. Shit. You're right. Relax, hotshot. I ain't gonna shoot you in the back, if that's what you're... Just, follow me.
If it's any consolation, I don't trust this man either.
Hey, careful around the equipment.
We're
Don't want
almost
to lose
there.
an arm or something.
What? You're leaving?
Yes? What?
Hey. Let me know if you need something.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Oh, hello there. Have you been there? What? Okay, but oh my, Phil Hill at your... Yes, it rhymes. My siblings are named Bill, but there I go again. You're here to talk.
Sounds like we're about to hear a sales pitch.
You know, silly. The League of Independent Settlers? Do I detect a glint of recognition? How can I help make today? That's terrific, because I have this stack of papers. These are just the most recent applicants looking. Everywhere I go, people are really excited about the prospects of living a truly free life. I've got a cargo hold.
That's not our problem.
Oh, of course not. I wouldn't make you. Although... Oh, that's just a few That's what the human touch looks like. No impersonal computer surveys or security breaches to compromise your private information. Just every applicant gets a battery of in-person interviews and has every step of their application completed and carefully reviewed. Try getting that from the UC or... Used to have an office on Aquila, but it turned out for the best. Now they send me all over settled space where I'm a people person. Fantastic! That's exactly the can-do help. We're looking for folks with ships and or basic people skills to seek out suitable planets and leads on... I don't suppose you possess... Oh yes, I can tell. Speaking with you has been an absolute thrill. That sounded creepy. Most importantly, we need to collect data on habitable planets. The more habitable, the better. You know, the oxygen... Secondly, we're always looking for new applicants. So, as you travel around meeting people, I'm pretty sure I overheard some people in here talking about wanting to start a new life. I am glad you asked. List provides members with a few tangible benefits. First off, we locate an ideal location matching the needs, and after that, we provide transportation, as well as a starter set including basic hab modules, extractors, and seeds for farming, etc. Everything needed. And we set up a small encrypted satellite to aid communication between distant neighbors and the rare List ship that swings by the sector to... But, more importantly, List provides its members the satisfaction of living on their own and on their own terms. Bring any suitable planet survey data slates to me, and I'll happily... And you'll also earn an immediate commission for each interest. So get on out there and make truly independent... Excellent. Whoops. Nearly for.
Am I in your way? Sorry.
Why did these people come up when I'm already on a mission?
So loud sometimes, you know? And I got good hearing, so I overheard you all talking about this equipment. I knew what it meant to everyone and how screwed they'd all be without it. And then Trevor just lets me go pick it up because he thought I was showing initiative. it really was the perfect plan.
This dude's a fucking idiot. Oh my god, are we gonna go all the way over there?
Smell you later.
What are we doing?
You know, it's too bad. I bet I could have made bank on selling this stuff. What do you think? 500 grand? Bill maybe? But where would I even have sold it? Not like I would have been able to march pallets of mining equipment down to Jane's without anyone noticing. Probably best we're returning it, because what a nightmare that would have been trying to offload it. And trying to destroy it all would have been another huge pain in the ass. It's mostly metal, right? What was I thinking? I guess I could have flown somewhere remote and buried it, dump it all in one of the old mines and forget about it. Huh, but then you would have been real screwed, huh? Good thing you found me before I did that. Am I right?
I'm gonna save here because I feel like there's gonna be like a quick time event where you have to like either kill him before he actually gets on the ship or fucking something.
Save ourselves the hassle of hauling it all back ourselves. Anyway, see it just up ahead?
It's literally called the Watchdog.
All right, that's enough. Now face me, so I don't have to shoot you in the back. You didn't think I'd just reveal my plan and then let you walk away while knowing everything, did you? Damn, you're dumber than I thought. No, we got a problem we can't resolve. Either you're lying, or it seems to have worked out for you so far. Can't be that bad. If you ask me, maybe it's not crazy enough. What do I care about any of... Nobody wants that. Don't get ahead. Sorry, but I gotta do this my way, and that means...
You made me waste a grenade. How dare he make me waste a grenade? It's actually just a misclick, but it's whatever. Come on, man. Come over here to die.
Man, I wish I had landed a little closer.
Okay, save.
All right. Now face me, so I... You didn't think I just Damn, you're dumber than I... No. Hey, it doesn't have to go I wish it didn't have to be... Not if I convinced them you were behind it the whole time, newcomer. And after I killed... Sorry. And that means...
Really? There has to be a way to freaking...
All right. Now face me. No. Hey, I'm not, not sure you can really back up all the... Wait, really? Even if I don't go to... This isn't getting us any... Sorry.
Okay, so hold on. I think it might be a coin flip, but I'm not 100% sure.
All right, that's enough. Now face me, so no, we got a I don't care. All right.
I really don't want to have to kill him because he's not really worth anything.
Now face me. they don't. Not if I convince... either you're lying...
Hold on, I wonder if we have any skills. We do have a point.
Now face me, so I don't have to shoot you in the back. No, we got a problem. Not if I convince them. I don't care. Well, when you say it like that... What? Like you're gonna kill me? Sorry.
Okay, hold on. Tank the entire economy. So he has some sort of reason to his madness. Or at least some sort of conscience.
Alright. That's it. Now face me. No. If you ask me, maybe it's not crazy enough. Wait, really? Maybe this doesn't have to get out of hand. Do they? Oh, maybe I need to rethink what I'm doing. Damn it. You're right. What the hell am I doing? This is freaking stupid, even for me. This whole idea, I barely thought it through. I just acted because it seemed like my own. I really don't want to hurt anyone. I know I don't deserve it. I don't know. I mean, I can start by giving you my gun to prove I won't try to kill you. For real, you made me... What? Just because I'm a minor, I can't have nice things? It was my old man's. He gave it to me when he got... It's older and it's got some issues, but I've been trying to fix it up in my spare time. Hey, don't make me pop you with your jaw hanging open like that. Say something! You're freaking me out.
Okay.
Say something! You're freaking me out. I don't like it, but you might be onto something. If I come clean, maybe it'll go easy on me. Especially if you tell them. Fine, I'll do it. Gotta look on the bright side, I guess.
That was a smart decision. We couldn't simply let him walk away from that situation.
I don't think that we can actually take this as a ship. But we should be able to go in here. Not really.
How long do you think they'll keep me for? Yeah, I know you probably don't. I was just so angry, you know? Thought it was a good idea to get back. See? The whole place. What? Am I too much for you?
Bwamp, 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 bwamp.
The community center on P1.
Sergeant Booth at your service. Well, it ain't drugs if that's what you're worried about. You'll notice it happens to minors and anyone else that's been down in the Red Martian dust too long. Nothing to worry about any more than anyone else around here. Used to be a sign someone was ready for the Red Devils. And some of the ex-Red Devils still think they're big. They ain't as badass as they think they are. And any that do have a chip on their shoulder and cause trouble, well, I put them. Not if I've got anything to say. For real, though. I don't know if it's because everyone's too busy working. We get the occasional drunken brawls, petty thefts, and... As much as someone's last name isn't it, friends, acquaintances, and other locals call me Boo. Stay out of trouble.
Always nice to kick back to the Broken Spear after a long day.
Be careful down near the mines, and enter any active sites at your own risk. Keep on the straight. The locals tend to stay out of trouble. Visitors?
It's true. I stole the brand new mining equipment that my boss ordered for us. But now that I've had some sense talked into me, I know it was a dick move, and I'll serve whatever sentence.
You can confirm this?
Again, I'm real sorry, but...
It's rare that we get a criminal turning himself in like this. And the fact that there's no real damage, I'm sure those will both be points in his favor. Good work? Alright, let's get you booked and locked up. You've already done enough to mess things up for yourself. Don't make it any harder.
Yeah, I know.
Found a clutch of heat leeches, breeding in the
We're
utility
chilling out in
section
that
the other
cell. We'll
day.
give you some time to ponder your life
Not
choices.
going to be able to get that image out of my head for a while.
Hopefully that Ferraro guy won't give us any more trouble. Thanks for bringing him in. We'll investigate the matter and hold him accountable if we find it. Depending on the judgment, his sentence could be anything from a few weeks in that cell over there to years in an off-world facility.
Oh, man.
Be seeing you around.
Stupid, stupid, stupid. Stupid is what stupid does. Stupid is what stupid does. Mama always said. Meow.
I'm looking forward to hearing all about this. Any luck? Yeah, I heard. Booth left me a message saying that Hank stole the goods. Crazy. I knew Hank was problematic. At least he had the good sense to come clean about it. I'll take it from here and get the... Here's the credits I promised. I'm also throwing in some ore to repay you for what you... We'll be able to recoup it in no time with these new tools. We're meeting our quotas. My workers are happy. What more could a bloke like me ask for? The who's and what's it's? Sounds made up. Great, now that you helped us get that new equipment, what a difference it makes. We're pumping out yields that would have taken twice the crew before. As I'm sure you know, we're responsible for supplying resources to... That, among other major projects, makes us one of the United Colony's most important. The prestige and pay that comes with it almost makes up for being stationed at the...
Nice.
Well, that's the idea anyway. Now, if we fail to meet our quotas, it'll be our own fault. Shame we didn't have enough left over to fix old Gnome over there. Would have been nice to have another functional robot around. It's fine anyway. I think we've gotten used to that old broken down talking computer just the way he is. See you around.
Hello, stranger. I am No. What can I can make general announcements and relay messages from one registered miner to another, and all news and information has been supplied. I also have been programmed with a limited selection of jokes, but I have been told to warn you. Don't forget, this month's target goals have been increased by 5%. Failure to meet your new goal may result in termination of your current contract. Good thing you do not work here. Sorry, you must be an employee of Deimos Star. No doom with this quake. A helpful reminder that subterranean particle frac residents and workers alike are encouraged to heed the warning enough. Thankfully, you can rest easy knowing that detonations no longer occur at all hours of the night. Feel free to toss your alarm clocks, however, because they resume bright and early. Gone, but not forgotten. Rumors swirl about the return of the famed Red Devils. Authorities have reportedly been in discussions to re-establish. Of course, I've been reporting this news for 15 years straight. Tools of the trade. Our Deimos corporate overlords have recently granted a request for new equipment. Yet they still cannot manage to fund repairs for yours truly. Now, miners can expect to produce more than twice the work. Good riddance to bad intent. Our very own Henry Hank Ferraro was guilty of a fiendish plot to ruin Deimos mining operations and upset. No one who worked with him seemed to be surprised. Then my instructions are to say, hello, stranger. I was activated 17 years ago. I malfunctioned, and repairs are too costly. And now, my primary function is that of an automated... I am registering that you are leaving. Goodbye.
I wonder if you can fix Gnome. If you have like a specific perk. Hmm. It's kind of weird that they would make this character literally report that Gnome is a robot that needs to be repaired, but then also not allow you to repair him. Kind of weird. Oh yeah, we can do that. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Ever been to Aquila? Those security uniforms are way cooler than anything we've got.
How's the saying go? Show no mercy. Something's
Worker satisfaction has been trending upwards recently. Taking their psychological concerns into account has played a part in that.
Yes. It's not. I could never leave these people. Bye then.
Interesting. Yeah, I guarantee someone's gonna make a mod where you can freaking repair that bot if Bethesda doesn't do it themselves. Because it makes like no sense for them to mention it 3 separate times and then not have it where you can freaking repair it. Like, why would you even bother to freaking do that if you couldn't?
Just put the pictures up where you think lots of... Hi! Thanks for doing that for me. I wish I could do it myself. I know, right? I only hope these drawings stay up long.
Wow, 12 credits. At this rate, I'll be a billionaire in no time. Okay. Oh yeah, let's do this one. She bought a shady ship and then it just disappears. Herm.
Has recovered a significant amount of data stolen from Galbank. What was stolen, why, and how it was stolen are all unknown at this time. In a press statement, Galbank acknowledged there was a data breach and reasserted our accounts have not been compromised and their credits are safe.
I know we're supposed to bring up this.
Bang, 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 bing, bong, bang, 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 bing, bong, bang. I guess we're just doing Mars missions today. We've become a Martian. We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I.
Alright, let's get this crate into space.
Got a new assignment for me?
Actually, yeah. I can do that, can't I? Ship. Crew.
Lifting off now. Retro's firing. Orbit stabilized.
We've known each other for so long. Okay. Here we go. Oh, hold the brakes, hold the brakes, hold the brakes, hold the brakes. Let's put up shields, because I don't know. I don't know what the heck is going on here.
State your business or stay away. Is that so? Well, I'm Captain Gustavo Valencia of the Ecliptic. This ship is under our control. We're mercenaries. We get paid to solve problems no one else wants to take up. Interesting. We'll talk. Be aware that if you try anything, you may come up.
Shit. Okay.
Lack of love.
Hey now, that's close enough. Better think twice before starting trouble. What exactly do you want here? Yeah, and what do you have to say about it? We're getting paid to deliver it back to the trifle owner, and I don't think that's you.
I swear, it's like I said, that's Jade's ship. I was there when she bought it.
Hey, shut up and let the adults talk. Now, where were we before this interruption? We don't make mistakes. Our employer is very reputable. This ship matches the detailed description we got. Look, it's possible there's more to this. Maybe someone else stole it, offloaded it. Sorry, but them's the breaks. We're doing our job here. So, unless you've got something else to propose, we'll be taking this. I'm not convinced this is a good idea. Well, this is just another ship to my client. They can afford to take the loss on this one. I guess they'd never have to know. Sorry, but I can't. Sorry, I can't do that. I ain't putting our reputation on. They wish to remain anonymous. There's a reason.
Okay.
Hey now, that's close enough. Better think twice. Yeah.
I swear.
Hey, shut up and let. Now, that's possible. But even if what you say is true, it's not. Sucks for your friend. So, unless you've got. They wish to remain. I'm not That's true. It's just between us. It might work out for you. Well, this is just another ship. You know what? Fine. I'll tell our guy the ship's gone. We get paid either way. Just be extra careful out there. If my client ever finds out the truth.
Though I hate the fact that we had to strike a deal with Ecliptic, at the end of the day, you did it to help Jane.
You can untie your pilot and let him take the damn ship. You got come here doing what you did. I respect that, but don't push it.
Set aside anything useful and just leave the rest.
Okay, let's see what's actually here. There's not really anything that we got that was actually worth fighting for, but it's whatever.
Thanks. I can't believe you worked out that deal. Jane's gonna be happy to... I was just about to write the whole thing off as a loss, but I guess I'll clean up this mess before I take the ship back.
Nah, we'll leave them. Leave them be.
You got guts coming here and doing what you did.
Thanks. I can't believe you... I was just about to write the whole thing off. I guess I'll stay here with these guys until their ship returns, and I'll...
Can we go up? Yeah, we can. Sweet.
Getting bored. I'll go feed targets show up soon.
Okay, never mind then.
All right, Captain. Where are we headed next?
Got some new orders for me?
We can actually go around and try and do some of the other missions too. Because we're already out of this area, but we might as well go to do some of the other stuff.
And clear for flight.
Where does this want me to go? So it's in Seoul. Does it actually want me to be here? Yeah, where do you want me to go? What the hell? That's such a long way. All for a buck? This better be
Navigational
worth it.
feedback checks out. We're in the right place.
Unexplored route. Jump. Might be that no one's ever taken this mission because what you want to ask is fucking so far away.
Welcome to Free Star Space. We're gonna do a quick scan for contraband and you can be on your way.
Oh, this is where Neon is.
Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
I just want to go and complete this book mission. Hopefully it's not like forever. Collect 30 books.
Well, you didn't put us on the planet, so we must be in the right place.
I apologize for coming over this emergency channel, but we are in need of assistance concerning the large ship in orbit, and we value discretion in this matter. If you are willing and able, please see me as soon as possible at the main security office in Paradiso. Over now.
What? What is this giant ship? Unidentified ship. Okay, I'm gonna save here. This is a big boy dock.
Nice clean dock, Captain.
Board. What the hell is this?
Remain calm. You're human. Oh, we're human. From the planet Earth in the Sol system. It's just that we weren't expecting to find life, let alone human life out here. We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
Imagine being cut off from humankind for that long. How terribly frightening that would be.
Perhaps we should greet our guests.
Of course. Manners. I'm Captain Diana Brackenridge. This is Security Officer Bomani Reader. And this is Dr. Mabuti da Costa, one of our elders.
A pleasure to meet you.
You've come aboard the Earth colony ship, Constant. Generations ago, we set forth from the planet Earth with the mission of colonizing a new habitable world, in the spirit of our ancestors nearly a millennium ago. Oh. Hopefully it won't inconvenience you too much, but we're in a bind. See, you're the only one to approach us, and we really need your help. Our ship has finally completed its near 200-year journey from Earth, only to find our new home seemingly colonized by... well, we don't know. Communications haven't been successful, so your arrival is fortuitous. Perhaps you'd be willing to act as a middle person between ourselves and... the others. We're not entirely sure. Our engineers believe it's possible our technology just isn't compatible with theirs. All we hear when using them to communicate with anyone is a bunch of disturbing noise. It gave me the heebie. Well, the short answer is, we didn't. It's a generation ship, which is to say that most of us lived long, happy lives on board and passed our mission down to our children. It was never intended that the original crew would make it to our destination,
The goal was always the preservation of the human race above all else. Though it would seem that was perhaps a bit presumptuous. We do. Well, sort of. We saw structures using our surveying equipment. We've also seen the various ships pass us by. Some even seemed to want to communicate, but couldn't. Of course, we had no idea that they were being piloted by other humans. Ah, your question confirms one of our recent theories. It would seem that some form of faster-than-light travel or space-bending technology was invented during our long journey. That would explain why we would find people this far out into space. I guess technology leapfrogged us at some point. Interesting. I can only imagine that our predecessors didn't believe the technology would ever work, and so they made the decision to leave when they did.
Interesting.
Of course, we know that now. Human or not, we were still unable to communicate. As soon as we discovered them, we fully expected Now then, please follow me. There's much... Dr. DaCosta, you may return to your quarters if you wish.
Thank you, Captain.
I will follow you to the bridge, ma'am. For security purposes.
I do not believe...
That's a nice shotgun.
Welcome to the Earth colony.
The Constant is a peaceful ship.
In the early 2100s, my ancestor, Breckenridge, researched a number of scientific scenarios: climate change, asteroid impact, nuclear war, global pandemic, and more. Each scenario showed the likelihood of an extinction-level event to be within 50 years. He fully believed Earth was destined to be rendered uninhabitable. We've always assumed that's what happened. So, he gathered the best and brightest he could find, built the Constant, and set a course for this planet here. We were told that it was the largest, most advanced ship ever constructed on Earth at the time. If you can believe, entire generations have been born, lived, and died on this ship. It really goes to show that there are no limits to human ingenuity and perseverance.
Careful waving that fancy gun around. We don't need to see what it can do.
Interesting.
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers.
So, here we are. Let's talk.
I have to say, with technology this outdated, I'm amazed this vessel is able to navigate at all. It's almost like walking through a museum.
Now that you're here, I can finally give my crew a chance at a new life. Difficult is the wrong word. It can be both challenging at times and also exciting. Our mission was to rebuild humanity on a distant world, believing that we were Earth's last hope. To think that while there has always been a Breckenridge in the captain's chair, that I am the one to finally oversee our journey's end is truly exhilarating. But with this stumbling block in our path, at this final moment, I fear tough choices will need to be made. A bit frazzled, as you can imagine. People are anxious about discovering that we're not alone, and also worried about what will come to pass. While we hope we can work out a deal with the people on the surface, they seem reluctant to reach out, so there's no telling what will come of that. I do know that we can't afford to stay here in orbit forever. The ship was built to sustain us for many years with backup provisions just in case, but even that will come to an end eventually.
That's true.
I think I'm coming up on 6 years now. I was only a teenager when my father died, passing command of the ship to me, as is tradition. Because of that, I've had to sort of learn as I go along, instead of taking years of study and apprenticeship under the prior captain. I think some people on the ship resent me for not having the level of experience as my predecessors. But at the same time, without my command, we likely wouldn't have made it here so quickly. Well, as I mentioned, we've been unsuccessful in communications with anyone up until you arrived. But since you're asking, maybe you'd be willing to be a sort of diplomat between us and them as we attempt to resolve our situation. We suspect that our equipment is woefully obsolete compared to whatever you all have now. In all honesty, we never expected to need to communicate with anyone, so our comms aren't particularly robust. That limits our options. We even attempted communicating with lights and sounds, something we saw in an old movie, but I don't believe they picked up on it. If anything, it may have inadvertently alarmed them. I wish I could say that the satisfaction of helping others in need is sufficient, but I'm not getting that. I'm sure we can pull together some resources. We'll do what we can to make it worthwhile. And until then, you're free to make use. We know there's a settlement on the planet below, meaning people. You see, we intended to settle here, but we assumed that they intend to defend their claim given their presence. We'd like you to go speak to them on our behalf and... When we left Earth, there were no claims to planets this far out into space. We had assumed that we were the only ones attempting a generational journey such as this, meaning that there would be no need for a formal claims process. Regardless, my ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge, did manage to file a charter for this planet's first colony, to be named New Jamestown. According to his records, no one took it seriously when he filed it, so likely it was either ignored or the records were lost to the ages. Given humanity's lack of interest in colonizing the far reaches of space at the time, it shouldn't have been a problem, but again, here we are now.
Interesting.
Based on the data our ancestors had when they launched this endeavor, it was determined that this was the perfect planet for us. Even if we had another viable candidate planet, we lack the resources to get there. And as you know, it took us 200 years to get here. Our people have no desire to go back to drifting the stars so their children's children can possibly settle on an inferior planet. Yes, of course. But we need to start from a firm position. If need be, we can compromise, work out, but initially I'd like you to be firm with them and let me know how they respond. We thought about it, but it simply won't do. I need to think about the distant future. Sure, our first settlement may be small, but our predecessors dreamt of our new civilization. That will be difficult if someone else plans to do the same. While we're not completely close to the idea of sharing, it's much... Now, it makes little sense to give up before you try.
Interesting.
Just stay out of trouble. We got strict rules around here. They're strict for a reason.
I know I'm getting up there in years, but I don't think I'll ever tire of flying. Hey! So it is true. Oh, geez. Sorry, of course you don't know my name. We never met. I'm Yue. Wow, I never thought this would happen. Sure. Well... Oh, I'm the navigation officer. Though I switch between nav and... I'll be honest, the ship pretty much flies itself. Its destination hasn't changed since it launched. I'm not sure what's next. It's incredible. I'm pretty excited. I wonder about all we've missed this whole time. See, the nav system's not perfect. We encounter stuff, astral bodies, space debris, stuff like that. So then there was the time I used those unaccounted for anomalies. Slingshotted us around a few stars that weren't supposed to be there. Saved some fuel and knocked a few decades off our journey. I'll be watching the skies for you.
Interesting.
I know Captain Brackenridge has essentially given you free rein to wander the ship, but security will still be watching you closely. I hope you understand. Given we have it pays to take security seriously. something I understand.
There is so much more to learn about now. We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship. Now that we know what's out there, things are going to be more interesting for me.
Carrying enough clutter there, or should we find some more?
Okay, hold on.
My booty. I need to talk.
Never seen a ship like yours before. Well, then again, I haven't seen any ships before you arrived.
It was over something stupid.
Never seen a ship like yours before. Then again, I haven't seen any ships before you arrived.
Yes, just like you told me. I even tried the sandwich approach by starting off with a compliment and ending with
Hockey stick.
It keeps happening. We can't talk about it without someone getting defensive.
Just stay out of trouble.
I know. I was hoping you wouldn't say that, but I knew it was.
I wonder what else is out there.
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work.
How? It's like a volt. It's like dealing with a volt. Is that a dig pic? So I guess dig pics must be pretty old technology.
Peaceful ship. Don't change that.
Now that we know what's out there, careful waving that fancy gun around. We don't need to see what it
Interesting.
I wonder what it's like out there beyond our little community.
Boy, am I glad you weren't some sort of alien or something.
People always appreciate a good engineer, whether they know it or not. I was hoping to talk to our visitor from outer space, and here you are! I have a million burning questions, but I won't overwhelm you. There will be plenty. How did you do it? Did humanity finally discover fast... incredible! I read about this technology in our archives from Earth, but it was only theoretical back then. Oh, I've got so many questions. I haven't even given you my name. And, I might add, I'm one of the reasons... Yes, of course. Many years ago, when I was a junior engineer, the reactor's computer burned out. The computer that controls the reactor's various regulators. I'll spare you the details, but when that happens, the ship and everyone on it is in danger of turning into a mess. I had to jury-rig parts from old media devices to prevent a meltdown. Some may say I'm a master of keeping things together with nothing but duct tape and bubblegum. Well, if we had any gum left. Pretty sure that ran out 100 years ago. When I'm not dealing with catastrophic engine failure, we maintain all the machinery, computers, you name it. Ah, great question. All of the reading I've done on the matter suggests that at the time, there was uncertainty that the technology would ever work. So, I trust they made the decision to... Yes! So many! Do people only live on naturally habitable planets, or did they learn to terraform? Are we in contact with alien species? I have so many more... Haha! I knew it! Incredible! Amazing! Simply... Even this ship was only possible by our families pulling together. I'm not surprised. The amount of energy it would take to terraform an entire planet. I can assume these types of colonies are strictly for mining and gathering rare resources, since there are nearly limitless habitable... Disappointing, but not unexpected. When you showed up, I suggested that the most likely explanation for you was that humanity had developed faster, more advanced technology. Ah, thank you for taking the time to talk with me. I can... See you!
Interesting. That's supposed to be a Mac. Hello.
Hi.
I live
Hello,
my entire
Lisa.
life in the constant. I'm not sure how else to live.
Keeping track of all our supplies is more difficult than you might think.
And to think, all this time, we thought we were alone.
Wow. Hi.
We got strict rules around here. They're strict for a reason. We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
Hey there.
Pretty sure like 99% of the people on here are just gonna be like little
Oh. Wow, you're new? Weird. I guess I should introduce myself? Oh, well... certainly not what I wanted. I mean, I hate this job, and there's really... I'm the cultivation manager. Fancy words for farmer and fertilizer collector. I didn't have a choice. Most people don't. You get a job, like, I'm great at what I do. Meanwhile, my sister Julia, she gets to hang out with kids. The kids I couldn't care less about, but she doesn't even care about Earth. Bye. Oh my god, it's terrible. I don't know how my parents did it. Knowing they would never... Every day, you see exactly the same. Seriously, the only thing that kept me going was knowing that we were the generation who knew we'd finally get the hell out of here. Although now that we're here, nothing seems to be happening.
Hello?
Sometimes I wonder if
Hello?
my sister was the lucky one.
I'm down here. Let's go do these doggers.
Okay, bye.
Did you walk him in the morning?
Yes.
Okay, get down here. Let's walk him right now. Hurry up.
Maybe so. Later.
Okay, so I guess we'll go ahead and end here. It's interesting that we found basically